my chair got a cover, so it don't even matter. Don't worry about it. Listen, bro, we're not whole studio yet. Shut up. Leave me alone. All right. Hey, and it's your boy SBC, soon to be known as FTTB Profit. Once I get the legal documents and shit, all that stuff. No, moving on. Well, what do you say moving on? I'm just doing my own shit. Listen, bro, this isn't no shield. This isn't no evolution. This isn't like no. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm just walking away. Not even walking away, bro. I will continue to do things with them. I just want to carve my own path. Anyways, so last time, because of course we already missed a day that we were supposed to record. That is my fault. We were going to record last weekend, right? It was last weekend, right? Last weekend, and I work was. I mean, I'm even more tired today than I was last week from work, but I was like, hey, let's do it Monday, and then Monday turned into Tuesday, and then Tuesday turned into now. So we're just gonna like get into it. So last time we talked, who who who's that? I don't know who that is. They don't exist according to WWE. That moment at WrestleMania 30, it's just invisible holding the two titles. Yeah, yo, it's John Cena because he's invisible, so it's just John. But yes, oh, that was his last match. Yeah, yeah. Tony Khan, bro, he need to hire Shane already or some shit, bro. Like, okay, John Moxley isn't a bad wrestler in terms of if you want to see somebody violently getting fucked up. But in terms of actually, I think wrestling, like in terms of like, wouldn't say an art form, but the more technical, more flashier stuff, that's not really him. And I mean, that's never been him though. He's always been the kind of brawlerish, the kind of the guy who is the guy who is at bingo halls in front of 20 people and shit. Like that's always been him. He's never really WWE made him campier and made him like kind of a have comedic elements, but he's always kind of had that little bit of edge when he could. I think it's an man. I think it would have been cool for Daniel to have like a going against like a younger talent. Um, cause John, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's that's cool actually. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think definitely it should have been a younger talent. Now, of course, obviously storyline wise, he was in a rivalry with John Moxley, so that made sense. I feel like maybe it, it could have been a curveball. It probably wasn't going to work, but it could have been a curveball of because of John Moxley being a heel and being like, I'm not going to fight you. This guy is, and it's a younger talent, and then Daniel Bryan um, either wins or loses or whatever. But yes, Daniel Bryan, man, one of the one of the best wrestlers of the 2000s and 2010s. Even though he missed a decent chunk of it, the yeah, that wasn't due to him. But him being in AEW, I feel like honestly, in my opinion, AEW he did okay. He didn't do as, but I feel like that's fine. I think he didn't. He literally just wanted the less frequent schedule and the more, obviously, the more money. But he, yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely, bro. That man got because he's also like wanted to like what? Like he's like the head of HR there or some shit now. Like he making an extra, $25 a week. Like he making a killing. Um, and people seem to forget like John Moxley, because there was a complaint a couple years ago that like AEW didn't have a system like WWE in terms of bringing up new talent and things like that. So they appointed John Moxley as like he was the head of like I think talent searching and like training and shit like that when he had did his extension a couple years ago. That was like the new thing added into it. So it's like, I think that John Moxley is now wanted to, he's basically close to pretty much being an EVP without being an EVP. So I think that, he still has some prestige, but he didn't need it. It was, I feel like even in terms of certain things, like when Brock beat Undertaker, a lot of people thought it was stupid at first, but think about what came from that. People already knew Brock Lesnar was a badass, but he was able to do something that nobody was able to do, and nobody thought he was going to do it. Everybody was like, Shawn Michaels is going to do it. Shawn Michaels didn't. Everybody was like, Triple H is going to do it. He didn't. He didn't. Even though Vince really wanted it, Vince actually really wanted it for WrestleMania 28, Undertaker to lose, but he said that they all ganged up on him and like argued with them about it for hours, basically, until Vince decided to just say, all right, you won't lose or whatever." But he was like, he was like, him, Shawn, and I think Triple H were all like, "No, no, Undertaker has to win." But so I think that that's cool though. I think Daniel Bryan, he definitely had a great, 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 great career, man. I wish I got to see him more because no, what he wasn't at Money in the Bank 2013, I don't think, or if he was, I don't remember. Money in the Bank 2013. 'Cause you gotta remember, I don't go to wrestling shows like that. I didn't have money like that. And most times when I did, I went with somebody else, like went with my like aunt or something. Like so, it wasn't like I had fun, but it's more fun when it's like you got it, like you're the one who did it, you're the one who's like who took yourself there and all that stuff. You could like actually have a beer if you want, even though I don't like beer, I don't drink it, but it's like just like it, it's just like it's the being there, being in that vibe, and being able to kind of be yourself more. Like you can't, you're like 15, 16 in front of your aunt. You just can't be like, you're like, calling wrestlers bitches and shit. Like, you just can't be, you just can't be toxic. One of my new favorite wrestling moments is Randy Orton in the interview he did recently, where he said that he would look for the most innocent looking kid in the crowd, and he made it his mission to make him cry, bro. Back when he was like skinhead Orton, and that shit had me fucking dead because I just said, wow, like, talk about being dedicated. That man said he would look, he would scour. He, Could you imagine, right? You're like wearing a Randy Orton shirt too and shit. You're just like, yeah, yeah, Randy. He's just like, guess what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna punch your dad in the head. Just starts fucking crying. Just, yo, him being on Up Up Down Down had completely changed like my perception of him though, bro. Because it's like never thought he'd be on a YouTube channel like Up Up Down Down. He was on there and then admitted to like playing like Elden Ring on like a big ass 180 120-inch fucking theater screen and shit. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking nerd, bro. Them tattoos ain't fooling nobody, bro. Like, you's a fucking nerd. I'm not. It's not an insult. I'm glad he's. Which I actually brought it up to my dad the other day on the way. I think it was to work or back home from school. That he had a moment recently on NXT. It was, yeah, 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 that dude. Same thing like with Kobe Kingston, but instead of raging, he actually gave him words. Because that guy was terrified. He said, "Oh shit, I know what happened to the last dude that you know what happened to the last security guard." But yeah, don't beat yourself. I'm just happy that. Well, not happy. It's sad to see all these stars, man, just getting older and older. You know, um, you know, like look at John Cena, bro. The man's kind of looking decrepit these days. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like face, not even Batista. He might be a clone, bro. What the fuck happened to him, bro? That's well, I mean, yeah, I know he said he lost a lot of weight, but he looks sick. Like he looks like that doesn't look normal. Granted, I've lost a lot of weight too over the last 6 months, but I don't know if I would say I look like that. Like this man went from literally looking like busky as hell to now looking like somebody's grandfather. Like it just is crazy. But he, he was with Melina. That's all I gotta say. Real one. And watch those with Johnny Nitro too, bro. He gave no fucks. Straight, just like, cause what was and that's another thing, right? I'm gonna get into a little bit of a rant, bro. How many different names is that motherfucker gonna have, bro? Johnny Nitro, John Morrison, Johnny Mundo, Johnny Impact. Like, bro, we get it, bitch. All right, like, damn, trademarks and all, bro. If we're looking at the realm of reality, bro, how you got that many different names and you the same person? Can't ain't there like a time period in between when you can go and change your like fucking name? Like you can't just go to very next week and be like, oh yeah, my fault, bro. I meant to actually put this. Like no, oh my god, I'm saying it as a joke. Like, what? I mean, what he said he didn't want to go to John Morrison, um, from Johnny Nitro that Vince wanted that because of the fact that he looked like Jim a lot like Jim Morrison. And that with the long hair and the glasses, they were like, "Oh, it's a perfect gimmick." Like, So John Morrison, he's like, I don't. He said, I like Johnny Nitro, and he said somebody convinced him. I forget who it was, but no, it wasn't Vince. It was somebody else. And then he went up to Vince and was like, okay, let's do it. But that's kind of cool to show that like Vince, you like could kind of tell him no. Might not end well for you, but you could still technically tell him no. Like it wasn't like a well you're gonna do it anyway or you're fired. It would just be oh well you're not getting pushed now. Like eat a dick. You're, yeah, but like I mean, just think about the bullshit that some people have had to go through though. Like Titus O'Neil, didn't Titus O'Neil get like choked out in front of his son by Rusev? And all he did was just grab Vince McMahon's wrist to let Stephanie McMahon walk ahead of him. Like, bro, shit was crazy, bro. Man said, fuck. Well, he wanted to actually fire him. Triple H was like, bro, that's OD. And people want to say that Triple H is racist. I just seen that recently. He said, I don't see color. I see talent. Yeah, that was wild. How do you go? Oh no, I'm not saying Vince don't got like balls because Kurt Angle said that on one of his drug fueled tirades, he like sent a whole bunch of messages to Vince McMahon saying he's gonna kick his ass and shit like that next time he saw him, and that when he went in to like do a show or some shit like that, like right after like sending like those messages like a few days later or whatever, he Vince was like, so you still stand by your messages and just stood up instantly like just ready to mix and Kurt was like no like he said he was ready to go like right then and there like Vince was like bitch you don't know who I am motherfucker I've taken 16 I've taken fucking 18,000 different stone cold stunners and shit bitch all right you can't. No, bro. But could you just really imagine it though? He's like calls Stephanie. He's like, "Hey, listen, can you come to office real quick? Hey, what's up, Dad? Listen, so I got a storyline idea, right? I think you're really gonna like this one, right?" She's like, "Okay, okay. So, what if like your father, ha ha ha, become get you pregnant, like, bro, like I could see Stephanie really staring at him like you have to be joking, right? He's like, "Great, good idea, right?" Did not know that Macho Man smacked the shit out of Tori Wilson on like an episode of something on WCW and like almost got fired for that shit. Like the locker room stopped fucking with him. He was supposed to get fired but didn't. But he like legitimately like smacked. So that just let me know that he probably was out there whooping Miss Elizabeth's ass back in the day. No wonder they got divorced. That fucking cocaine, steroid filled ass fucking ever. Yeah, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. Like, what just like makes you just like I get it when somebody gets angry, they're not always thinking, but just what makes you just like you like see a person that you're supposed to love, and then they just close a refrigerator door wrong, and you decide to just fucking put them through it. Like, bro, relax, bro. Like you're a bitch, bro. Like do that to somebody. Do that to somebody your size, man. Huh? What do you mean? Both of them? All right, listen, bro. We don't get into politics on here, bro. We just going. I didn't see it, but no, not. I could kind of see Kane. I could kind of see Kane. I kind of could, but not Undertaker, bro. God damn it. Well, I could see that because he's stood up for a lot of stuff over the years, like a lot of different things. Like he actually was a thing. One of the wrestlers who was trying to get like shit unionized. Yeah, back in the day. I think they said that's another reason why he had left when he did because he was getting tired of like shit being kind of unfair for people. But the final straw was him being fined for bleeding when you're, like he got it, he understood, but he was just like, damn, like come on, man, like it maybe might have been a tad bit of ego, but he's like, it's me, it's a steel cage match. It's like, yeah, that shit. I love how they really used that shit though too. They had that fucking picture of John Cena that next week on Raw and had like a talking mouth or whatever. Because he's like John, he said, "How did it feel when I put my knee in your face or some shit?" He says, "I was just like, damn." Yeah, well, but that kind of takes away from that whole undisputed bullshit they're trying, whatever the crown jewel title. No, listen, man. I'm like being held against my will, right? You see a shower in the background, right? I just, but the I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess it was Becky, but mm, I don't remember anybody even being under like after her. Like it just went back to then they got split up again, and then they just yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, for real, that right there. But and Tiffany's a total package. Like, and not even just looks, like not even just looks, not just looks, but as a man who's in a relationship, as a man who's in a relationship, you just gotta say it, But but she's for being as young as she is, because she's like around like our age. She's like 25, I think, or some shit. Being being that young, understanding her character like that, being that good on the mic, being that good of a wrestler, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like you got people like Austin Theory. Breaker, bro. Hmm.
Chelsea. Green.
Yeah, I know. Jay Uso finally getting the titles, you know, but kinda because, like I said, I feel like Rhea's gonna get with Jay, so I feel like it's kind of like that sets up something between them because now he's like, oh, so now you try to steal my ex that I probably still look he got feelings for, like fuck you, and then just beats him, takes his title, and by like due to distraction or some shit, because you know Dom Mysterio don't ever win shit on his own anymore. The bro, he got his ass with that kendo. The the last last episode recorded was that wasn't that was before, was it before or after Bad Blood? Because that was 2 weeks ago, right? Yo, so hey, we can go over that. I mean, 'cause shit, we already almost a half an hour in. We ain't even really go into no recaps. Shit, fuck. No, do we? No, we might. Yeah. Well, anyways, if not, just recap. Like CM Punk had beat Drew. That one spot was fucking brutal, where he fucking tried to go for the Claymore and landed with his back onto the fucking steel steps, bro. And I like was just like, bro, man, nobody gave a fuck about that, bro. That crowd went good. That's crazy. I didn't say that. I said they didn't care. Or you said we as a I almost associate segment. Yeah, he's too much. Uh, the Bloodline versus Cody and but yeah, Jimmy bro came back, and then fucking The Rock came back, bro. That shit. But not so. All right, so since then, right? Raw. Um. So then that Raw was interesting afterward, the night after, right? Because it was isn't it when no Jay walked into Bad Blood as champion, right? Or he went after? No, I know he didn't, but I just say he walked into it as champion, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. So yeah. So Raw was pretty interesting. That SmackDown though, I definitely no, bro. I don't remember, bro. What had happened? To be very real. But that's I, I do I remember some of the stuff from SmackDown. with that. I just thought it. I just thought it. I just thought of something. I think I might honestly. Well, shit, but that's just already gonna be here in the next couple of days. I think I just thought of a new gift for you for Christmas. But like, I think I just thought of something. But anyways, so then we go to. I'm not gonna say that I fold because I'm in a relationship, but I'm just saying, like, if Liv Morgan was doing the shit she was doing to Mysterio to me, bro, I'm gonna say no. But you only get to a certain point of being harassed before you react. Oh, he did. That's what that was about. Because I think I saw like it was like an Archer's like fucking like he made like an Instagram post or some shit. He's like, I'm truly heartbroken or some shit. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I love Archer's character. It's just he's just so dumb, but yeah. Oh, so they're going after people who are like changing or forgot who they are or some shit. Because I think that's why they said like against people, they were like, you stop saying thank you and shit like that and stuff. Because he would say thank you to the crowd and shit. So they're like, I think they're going after people who like are turning heel or turned heel recently or some shit. Kind of like because remember the Fiend's character was kind of like he made people revert back to their true selves in a sense. So like Daniel Bryan when he fought him was a heel, but then went back to being a baby face. Um, Finn went to being a heel. Um, Seth back to being I think it was a heel. Yeah. The only one who didn't was like Goldberg, because even Braun Strowman went back to being a heel. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. So I think the reason why with Goldberg is because he's fucking Goldberg and people fucking dick ride. But we just want. Technically, in terms of character, he's never been anything else. That's always been him. So like, yeah, like he's never. That's always been that he's been only one. That's like Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. If he fucking the Fiend went after Rey Mysterio wouldn't turn heel or back into a face. He's always been a face. He just be. Oh yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, yeah. Because it's the fact that he beat the Fiend in like a minute, bro. And I was like, you just killed your best thing. That was the only reason why I was still watching Raw at that time, bro. Was him and R-Truth in the 24/7 championship, bro. Only two segments I looked for every Monday at that time period. Actually, that was awesome because we was not expecting. We was not expecting. No, okay, no, 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 no. What made it what made it let me you knew that they was going to 20 classic, bro. You think they gave a fuck this time? Both of them. Y'all. Y'all didn't want it back then. Y'all not gonna get it now, pussy. It's like, no, bro, bro, it's Goldberg, bro. It's fine. You got that aura. It wasn't no fucking spear. Then he hit him with a spear and a jackhammer. Yeah, yeah. See. If it was just one spear, bro, yeah, that's different. The match lasted like a minute and 26 seconds. There's no way. Listen, bro, but you gotta think about it in the term. That's because they fought like 10 fucking times, bro. He speared him like 50 times because that's five consecutive every time they fought. Like, bro, okay. That was suplex. That was suplex city, Brock, bro. This this was full time, part time Brock, bro. At that time against Goldberg, bro. He started getting soft, bro. He started SAWFT, bro. So it's like no, let me stop. But no. Just hear out my point, all right? Just hear my point, right? So I do get where you're coming from in that sense, but one, Brock, Goldberg was older, so we knew they weren't going to do something. Yes, could it have been a little longer? For sure. I 110% agree with you on that. But we knew this wasn't going to be no fucking 20-minute bar burner, bro. For one. And two, yes, Brock Lesnar was built up massively at that time. But if they were to make that Goldberg return feel and mean something, they had to do something drastic. And that was it, bro. Because if you also look at it from like terms of psychology, bro, Brock was cocky as shit at that time. He's like, bro, nobody could beat me, bro. I took the streak. I've beaten Roman Reigns like 12 times in 2 months. I'm beating everybody and anybody. Goldberg, who's supposed to be an old man who hasn't wrestled in years and all this shit like that, what's he gonna do to me? Spear, jackhammer, Roman, my Well, you can respect though WWE for trying to protect Goldberg though, in terms of not trying to let him get damaged like that though, because of him being. I do get what you're saying though, because of Survivor Series is one of the main pay per views, yes. But I think that's why it also worked too though, because it is one of the main pay. Like it's there, but both sides of the arguments are valid. It's like it was not really an argument. I do think yes, it was a shocker. It could have been a longer match. It didn't need to be like I said, like no fucking 20 minute. That was we wasn't gonna get that, bro. Or it was gonna be 60 fucking suplexes later. Because I was about to say, you gotta remember, bro. Wrestling matches in terms of minutes, bro. A lot can happen in 30 seconds, let alone 10 minutes. It just depends on pacing. It depends on who's wrestling, what's going on. So it's like. Like you said, he doesn't like fighting the bigger guys. He likes fighting the smaller guys because he can do more with them. He can sell it better too, sell stuff better too. Now Brock be selling though. Brock's good at selling. People don't understand. Like he can sell his ass off. How's he? How's he gonna injure Gunther? You're talking about Goldberg. You're talking about Brock. That's all. What the fuck you talking about? No, could you imagine? Right, right. Because they're just trying to get Goldberg out of his contract, right? Like Triple H, she's like, "Well, yeah, you can go up against Gunther, right?" And he just pulls Gunther to the side. He's like, "Listen, bro." He said, "Even if you gotta fucking knock his ass out, he is not winning this match. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, he's gonna give him a fucking Karate Kid moment. He's gonna like sweep the leg. he's gonna say, Gunther in German and shit. He's gonna be like, "Nine?" Like, see, we talking about this shit, but could you imagine? Yeah, for real, for real. Rusev had a chance, but they fucked up. But I was gonna say was could you imagine if this is how the match plays out with Gunther and Goldberg, right? As Goldberg tries to pull that same shit against Brock, right? Tries to go for like a spear right off the bat. Gunther just sidesteps. He runs into the turnbuckle, gets put into a sleeper hold, and just gets put to sleep, bro. And the shit ends in like 30 seconds. And then Gunther be like, and this is the man that retired Bret Hart. Wow, Bret must really be ass. He's gonna say, "Wow, wow, I beat him faster than he beat Brock, bro." Bro, I like because he's been doing this. And then imagine he's like, and then you said in an interview you needed to watch the tapes. What tape did you need to watch? Like, nah, bro. When he said that, you want to know who's my favorite wrestler? Goldberg. Straight to Bret Hart, bro. Have you screaming? I said, no, not. He's like, cool, cool, cool. He's like, cool, cool. He's like, that's cool, that's cool. But nah, bro. But yeah, so then Roman on SmackDown. Well, Jimmy Uso came out to a good ass ovation. That was a cool ass just pop for him. And then Roman came out and talked to him, and he was like, "Listen," Jimmy was like, "Listen, bro, you don't got nothing no more, bro. Like, he's like, I love you." He's like, "But fuck," he's like, "You ain't no cheap. You broke. You a bum." He didn't say that, but the he was just yeah, yeah, yeah. It's basically just like, what do you have to offer me anymore? Like he said, I just want Solo Sokoa. He put my ass on the show. He's like you. He said, I don't need your help with that. And it'd been funny if Roman be like, who's kept you relevant the last 3 years, 4 years? Yeah, SmackDown's well. I don't see Sammy. Like I was thinking at first, but I just like it makes sense. It definitely does, but Triple H also could just hire some other like new family members, and that they'll be irrelevant in 6 months. But you know, the yeah, not Jacob, but come on, bro. Like the Tonga brothers, bro. Like the Tonga Lao, nobody like him at all. Like they said that man wear a tee for a vest and shit, bro. They said nobody like you, bro. The other dude, he became popular from saying yeah, 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 like backstage, bro. Jacob Fatu is the one with the aura, bro. He just uh, yeah, I'm liking how they're doing that because it's like not typical. Like for one, it happened off air, like so they made it like seem real like realistic. Two, he's been trying to explain himself, but they're not letting him come to shows. So he's out here sending fucking video packages on Instagram and shit, talking about some. Let me just explain my side of the story. Like it's making it very. They're blurring the line so much with it, and I love it. It's so he's think about it like this. Yeah, he's like, think about it like this. He's like, he's gonna take sides with a dude that ran me over with a fucking golf cart. He's like, he's like, does that make sense to y'all? He's like, this man became friends, or not even friends, but teamed up with a dude who beat and battered us all for months on end, bro. Talking about some, will you have my back? He's like, I've had your back this entire time, Cody. I could have cheated in our match. I could have went after your knee, Cody. I showed mercy. And what did what? I still say every time I hear it that Kingdom, if because it's gonna happen eventually, when Cody turns heel, he has to keep that scene. That song would fit even better as him as a heel. They could change it a little bit, maybe have him re-record it, make it sound a little more aggressive, or change some of the lyrics up, just some. But like some of those lyrics, truly, like where he's like, "Now I built my king," like, but now they could then edit it and be like, he built his kingdom, but now he's gonna do what it takes to not lose it or whatever. Like, it's just so. Like, it'd be like his, his heel gimmick. Undertaker said it best. His heel gimmick would just be on some Homelander shit, and it would work perfectly because he has the look. He could even still kind of keep the same gear because he just become like pretentious and shit, like a pretentious kind of. Yeah, yeah, and but that's why I think like, but he would then even develop some of the same kind of traits that Roman did, like doing whatever it takes to win. But I feel like he cannot turn heel until he loses. Like he has to feel like he's gonna lose everything and then turn. No, Rock doesn't. Rock doesn't need it, bro. Like for what? If you would have said Jacob Fatu, it's still be, but I can see it, right? If you even said Solo, even though people wouldn't like it, it'd be pissed. I mean, yeah, you can see it. Kevin Owens, you can see it. Randy, like Randy, but it because well, I want to see actually Cody beat Randy as like a passion of the torch kind of thing, passing of the torch kind of thing. Yeah, yeah, I've been wanting that for a while. Um, CM Punk, honestly, I think would be kind of cool. See, Oh no, nah. Yo, Gunther would make that man's chest look like a drum, bro. He might bro. He gonna kick him once in the head and give his ass to Goldberg, bro. That man gonna come back on that next night on Raw talking about some, hey guys, I gotta retire now. This man gave me six concussions in one kick. Like I, got, I gotta hang up. He just puts his ass to sleep. That's people don't understand. Put like the wrestlers that use sleeper holds as the finisher, bro. That is a good ass way to build their stock, bro. When they make people he didn't think go to sleep, go to sleep. When Gunther made Damian Priest go to sleep, albeit it was due to a distraction, it still made it even better because Damian tried to fight back and got and was able to fight it for a little bit, but he still put him to sleep, bro. I remember I remember I saw what was it fucking fucking who was it? Oh yeah, it was Samoa Joe, and he was feuding with Rey Mysterio, and they're like the camera was at a weird ass angle, like they were like like looking down the corridor or whatever, and they Dominic Mysterio had just finished an interview and was like walking away or whatever, and you just see Samoa Joe walk past the camera in front of me, go, go behind him and just put his ass in the sleeper hole. They just put him to sleep. No, bro, that rivalry, that rivalry he had with AJ, bro, was one of the best things in WWE for a long time. He said, Wendy. He was like, Daddy's coming home, but he's coming home to sleep. Like, bro, relax. He said, you put being a champion above being a father. Bro, bro, I would jizz all over my TV, bro. Straight. I think they honestly tried. They had went to Sean. They wanted him to do a match with AJ, but he was just like, I'm too old, man. But if they he did that for Triple H as a personal favor. All right, we can't put that against him. All right, the Brothers Destruction versus DX, bro. Now listen, bro. They enjoyed it. The gate, the money, the revenue from those Saudi Arabia events are amazing, bro. The matches don't gotta make sense. The booking don't gotta make sense. That money. Yeah, right, 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 right. Girl, it's like nonstop. But yeah, now, what do you think of we? I want to honestly go to a show, like to wrestle show. Don't got to be WWE, but just a wrestling show. I want to vlog it. That could go here on our YouTube channel. That'd be fun to do. Let's go to an event, me and you, maybe me and you and Mr. Bartender or somebody or something, or There's something, but we need to because one, what's it called? I think it's called Battleground Pro Wrestling or some shit. They're always doing events in the 2300 arena here in Philly. So it's like, and it's like $40 a ticket. Like even for like the VIPs, the like ringside tickets are like $60, and I'm like, that's not that bad because it is like an independent show, but they have great talent there. Like, yeah. Yeah. But I would still like to go to the WWE event. I haven't gone to one in a while. I think they're at the holiday. They still are selling tickets for the holiday tour um, this year in December, and they have some shows there like in New York and Philly and stuff like that. So I want to look at some stuff. AEW, I wouldn't mind going to a show in AEW. I feel like, but they don't really come over this way, the East Coast, much. Yeah, yeah, they ain't never gonna come here to the Bob Carpenter Center here in Delaware. WWE has. They just do it. They don't do it often, but they do sometimes actually come here to Delaware. I think the last time they did was like 2019 or some shit. It's been a while. Bro, I'm scratching my foot. What do you mean scratching my foot, bro? Foot position, bro. I'm talking, bro. Like, look at you sitting there, bro. Like, cause of your camera, bro. It looks misty over there, bro. What you get caught in Zabuza's jutsu? All right, like, look at you. Damn, bro. So you trapped in a high-rise building, bro. Damn, seemed like a good ass fucking genjutsu to me. Shit, I'm out here stuck in somebody's bunker. Like, fuck. I am, bro. It really is, yeah, bro. But but now in all seriousness, so it's like, yeah, LA Knight definitely need, but him and Andrade, bro. They about to cook. Once they finally do wrestle, they gonna cook. So it's kind of worth the wait. Triple H Triple H is not perfect. He's definitely not. But to say that his booking ain't good, and oh yeah, oh he's not booking black superstars. He's not bro. Carmelo Andrade. Yeah, them. They literally beat like the fucking the champions like the very next pay per view. Like yeah, yeah, technically, yeah, technically, I think she might be. Yeah, trick fucking. Technically, that's not even triple. That's showing, bro. You would think if any of them who was more racist, Shawn Michaels looks like he'd be more racist, but he's got that. But they're like, oh, like New Day's not doing nothing. Blah, blah. I'm like, cause half of these motherfuckers are old or injured or some shit. Like, what the fuck Bobby Lashley gonna do these days, bro? The man's like 48. He need to just retire already. He's an amazing athlete, yes, but there's too much going on, too much things being done at stake, and this man has been playing this shit for months. He said he literally knew what he was going to do for WrestleMania from like November of the year prior, and had to change like CM Punk being injured and shit. Do you? Yeah, he beats Cody with a schoolboy. I could kind of see that one. But but Gunther would be beating his ass for like 15 minutes straight. He'd just be fucking mollywhopping him, just throwing him around. Because Montez Ford can also sell because he's super fucking agile too, bro. So that man gonna like get fucking Irish whip and just fucking fly into the third row. Like he just that Now, what was the one thing that he did where he was like tiptoeing behind somebody and they didn't see him and he like scared shit out of them on purpose? Like that shit kills me because he's a character. He is a character. He's when he accidentally pulled off Bianca Belair's wig on like Total Divas, bro. I started fucking dying. But that's the thing though too is like Triple H is also he understands that fans can sometimes be fickle. So he's like he could push somebody that they want to be pushed, but then once they do it, they're like, we actually don't want them to be pushed. So then it's like, what do you do? Wow. Maybe maybe she gives like a thing. She's like, oh, I was able to convince Adam Pierce, or no, she doesn't say she's like I talked with Triple H. And I said, listen, I want to do something different these days because I'm Tiffany and all that. So even though this isn't technically a title match, there's still two champions, and I got the money in the bank. So you know what that means? It's Tiffany time. It just runs in there. And oh yeah, like what Edge and Vince back in the day. You know, yeah, people forget John Cena went through hell in that match. That fucking elimination chamber at New Year's resolution. Now you just hear, you think you know me? Bro, that'd be far. No, but yeah, it's yeah. Oh no, oh yeah, yeah, no. That right there would work. I mean, you'd still have some people be like, "Oh my god, you're making too many titles." Like, shut the fuck up. Like, let's be like, not to go here on a slate rant, right? Like, let's be very real, all right? Some of you supposed fans, right, just will never be happy. You know why? Because you're not dating Alexa Bliss, right? You're with Bailey, right? You're in your mom's basement picking picking cheese doodle dust out your belly button. It's all right. You won't be nothing. All right, you won't. You'll just be there, existing like a turd in the wind. It's like no, but in all seriousness though. But it's like people just need to stop bitching so much, bro. Just let them do something, right? You don't know whether it's gonna work or not work out until they try it. All right, war games. No, I'm pretty sure when Dusty Rhodes first gave them the idea for war games, they were like, that's stupid." They they thought that Undertaker. Well, granted, they didn't even realize Undertaker had a streak until after like 10 motherfuckers. But the that like it's so much shit. Yeah, that's not. The summer. All right, take two. All right, dude, go ahead. Out here, sucking man hard on the outro. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, thank you guys for listening. No, no, let me do it. Let me do it. You do it. All right, how about this? How about how about how about I do it? Right? How about I do it? And you do it, right? No, 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 no. We're gonna do this, right? We're gonna get some crowd participation here, right? I'm gonna do this outro. He's gonna do the outro, and you guys gotta comment who did the outro better, right? And I'll be the person who does it from now on. So go ahead, go. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Finally getting energy. I don't know why. It's late as fuck. Like an hour into the episode. But anyways, alrighty, guys. You already know what it is. It has been your boys here from TFN Network bringing you another awesome episode of Kickout Commentary for you guys to all listen and enjoy. And as always, make sure you pin the like button. And as always, stay tuned for the next one. Straight off the cuff, bro. Like, can't touch this, bro. You can't touch this, bro. Like I'm gonna turn my chair too slow, right? So that way you just know. I mean, no, bro. No, I just heard a pop, and